Offa is a legendary king of the Angles in the genealogy of the kings of Mercia presented in the Anglo-Saxon Chronicle. He is the son of Wermund and the father of Angeltheow. His name is also mentioned in the Old English poem Widsith.He has been identified with Uffo, a legendary Danish king, in the Gesta Danorum by Saxo Grammaticus. The Old English poem Widsith refers briefly to his victorious single combat, a story which is related at length by the 12th century Danish historian Saxo Grammaticus. Offa is also mentioned in the annal romances Vita Offi and Vitae Duorum Offrum. According to Widsith and Danish sources, Offa successfully conquered the Mercians, possibly a clan of Saxon origin, and incorporated the land into Anglo-Danish lands by slaying two merging princes in single combat and installing himself as a king. It is possible that the Offa mentioned in Beowulf and married to Mothruth, a lady of murderous disposition, is the same person. Legend. In the narrative of Saxo, Uffo is said to have been dumb or silent during his early years. His aged and blind father, King Wermund, believed him to be a simpleton, and in order to preserve his son's position as king had him marry the daughter of Freawine so that Freawine would assist Uffo when he became king. However, the plans did not come to pass, as Freawine was killed by a marauding Viking warlord. Wermund subsequently raised Freawine's sons Get and Wig as his own. The two would eventually cause great dishonor to the Angles when they ambushed Attisl in a forest as he walked alone and slew him. The surrounding peoples began to mock the Angles, accusing them of cowardice and dishonor. Eventually the neighboring Saxons decided that Wermund was too weak to resist the requests for him to surrender his kingdom, and they sent their emissaries to Wermund's court. There they proceeded to mock the blind man, prompting Wermund to challenge the king to a duel, but the king stated that he would not fight a blind man. It was then that Uffo regained his speech, and revealed that his silence had been caused by the great dishonor involved in Attil's death. He promptly challenged the prince of the Saxons and one of his champions to a duel in order to regain the honor of the Angles. His combat took place at Rendsburg on an island in the Ida River at Fifeldor, Monstergate, and Uffo succeeded in killing both his opponents. A somewhat corrupt version of the same story is preserved in the 13th century Vitae Duorum Offrum, where, however, the scene is transferred to England.